Hey, what's up guys, you IronSmasher 1024 here. Welcome back to another video. In today's episode of Minecraft, it's another tour video. It's been a while since we've done one. The last one done was for USPS, or the United States Postal Service. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing Wawa. Or rather just Wah. But yeah, before we start, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more. And without further ado, let's get started. So, at first glance, if you're veterans from the famous gas station slash store, you already know this looks very much like the Wawa you see in real life. But for those who do not know what Wawa is, basically a Wawa is a gas station that's very exclusive to certain regions of the world. Some may find it in Florida, or in New Jersey, and a few other states here, or countries here and there. It's mainly known as a gas station, but it's also a store here and there. And some of you guys who are veterans, obviously it has Wawa, but due to Minecraft, it just has one Wa, which is one W and one A instead of two W's and two A's, which I do apologize for. So I might eventually in the future correct this with banners or something else. So for now, it's gonna be like this. Right here we have the gas pumps right here. For gas pumps, I tried to do something simple. I mentioned it might be updated in another video later there, but yeah, it's pretty much did like this. The gas pump, the monitor, the few things here and there, and I don't have cars on all of the gas pumps. I do have this race car, and some of them do have mine carts. Some of them don't. And that's because some of them I'm planning to put cards here and there, like this one. This one's by another YouTuber, I forgot his name, but originally it's based on his bed design and everything else. And so yeah, it's pretty much my favorite car ever since then. But yeah, this is basically just regular gas pump. This is pretty much just this, nothing much, on a banner on top. This part we usually just say Wawa, but I can't make it say that, but it basically will be there. And yeah, it's pretty much this. The same girl who did the guitar with me and everything else made this and everything. Basically just her own version of a motorcycle, which is pretty cool, let me say. But she did a good job, in my opinion. And of course there's some of these minecarts right here. And yeah, for the poles, because cars and everything else, I did add an end rock for it to make sure it has light to show. I know some stuff kind of looks a bit bigger and smaller off here. Normally this would be bigger and this would be smaller in real life. But there really isn't any easy block to make that. And while I theoretically could have just made this here on top and this bigger block-wise, I kind of didn't want to do that because it would look ugly. And this is what the rest of this looks like on here. And of course we have lights on top, and so yeah, this is what it looks like at night. Pretty decent. I like how it's been, and it looks acceptable. It has performed some good light on the bottom. Obviously some stuff might look a little sus, but it is nighttime. Theoretically it looks pretty fine. And yeah, I like how it came out for most of this section right here. So let's look at the building right here. So even though some stuff are still a bit considered in the background, I'm still working on, I did a good job here on the building side. So building side is what it looks like on the sides here and there. It looks pretty decent. This is half based on a one I usually go to, but it's also a mixture of other ones that are from the internet, with a picture of another gas station, racetrack, which usually has their gas station entrance right here. This is a mixture of 3.5 gas stations based on their layout with modifications by yours truly. This is what the outside looks like right here. So keep in mind, eventually in the near future, I might change a few things here and there. But do keep in mind that this so far is how I have it. And so far I'm liking how it goes. It's pretty decent and I like it. And so yeah. So what it has here. As for the outside, these are all powered by solar panel right here, light sensor for lights to turn on and off the light. Same for how we go over there. I put outside table and chairs because that's how some Wawas are in the US here. Now, I know there's some people who do not know what Wawa is, but as a reminder, Wawa is mainly just a gas station and also a store, or cafe I should say. And of course, here's some chairs here, right here. These are just for walls, while the other ones are just more out. As for the parking, I mainly just put it like this. Of course, I did put some blue for representing a handicap, where basically just people use wheelchair parking pretty much, for those who understand. And of course, there's a lot of walkways, because obviously you need to walk there. And so yeah. I like it so far, made a good layout here and there. And yeah, and of course the road's right there. Let's go inside. I bet some of you guys are wondering what the inside looks like, so let's not waste more time. This is the front door, obviously, and let's go. At first glance, this is what it looks like right here. Just some nice decoration right here. On this side, we have a place for coffee and a little inside section for where you could sit down. I know there's some Wawas who don't have this in gas station, but I thought why not make it a bit special in this version right here. Over here is where you get the coffee and some other stuff. The same girl who did the guitar also did this. Pretty much thought it was like coffee and all that part. She did a good job. I might also add more stuff later on here, but for now it's gonna be like this. This represents garbage bins, put one on each end right here, as usual. I like to make this as the garbage bin as well because it gives a garbage bin vibe, even though it kind of does give you one of those outdoor sink vibes, which I know some people will say it looks more like an outdoor sink, which I can understand. Over here is just a random pole with shelving right here, because Wawa is known for also having a lot of shelving and all that part for their products. More shelving over here, but it's mainly just looks a little weird, I understand. Over here is the desk where they make the subways, and as you can see here, this symbolizes the monitors where you order the food and all that, the subways, the soups and all that. This idea was given also by the girl who did the guitar and everything else. And another idea, I mean, it made sense. This literally looks like a monitor, literally looks like a computer and all that part, which looks pretty cool and all that. And I gotta say, it's pretty good. I like it. And yeah. This part right here is based on obviously the shelving and everything else. The TVs was also done by the Guitar Girl, but of course some of them might look a different because Fun Killer did the command code where it kills most of the stuff. So I had to re-put all these things back to where it originally was with her, where she had it. But yeah, pretty much kind of like this. I mean, theoretically with TVs, these are pretty much TVs right here. So basically it'll display a menu. But of course, even if I did put like, I was thinking about putting like signs and everything else, but even if I did, like it'll be kind of hard to see, and plus some of the textures was bad based on distance and everything else. But for now I'm gonna have it like this. I know it kind of looks a little bad right here, but I thought when I have it like this for now and see where it goes. And also because the good person who did the guitar right here put this here, and I kind of just wanted to stay there because it's pretty nice, and I like the way she was thinking and everything else. It's pretty nice. Down here I put this symbolizing to what Wawa does. I don't know if they do cake, but they do something similar to it. They do have soups. They do have the chicken over there a little bit here and there. And of course they do subs and all that and a few other things in their menu and all that part. So I thought when I put this on here, basically similar that they do food. Over here is where they do ice cream and a few other joints and all that part. But I think if I'm not mistaken they do that. Back here is just faucets. I know this was a garbage bin over there. Now over here is just a faucet. You're welcome there, innit? Counter where you put stuff. This is just a refrigerator, or at least trying to be a refrigerator. Of course, it mainly looks more like a storage closet thing right here, or more of a closet. I'll just call it a closet for now. And back here is really not much in here. But eventually I might consider putting more stuff here, as you might think about it. But you most likely see me do a part 2 of this tour thing. Over here is another countertop here and there. Over here is where you cook the food and all that part, because how are you not going to cook the food? Over here's the section how you get out and all that part. Back here, I will admit I didn't put anything back here. I know if you're going to say, well, why not? It's because I don't really know much of what places look in the back, because I really don't, and I don't look at that places. But if I do something, I'll give you guys an update. I'll update you. Okay, next video. Over here is where the more shelving and all that part. Over here is where you get the sodas or the icy machines. And she was pretty much also her The singer who did the guitar also did this bit of here. She got this cool idea and everything else, which I pretty much like it. It screams, "I'm a machine that will give you drinks and everything." I like it. Over here, got a little bit of shelving stuff. You get straws and all that part. And I guess more coffee, because think about it, it's kind of like a coffee maker right here. Maybe some cake. Don't mind if I do. Don't tell anyone I ate the cake though, because I just ate it. Oh, I did it again. And back here, we got the cashiers, front and center right here, and length, lightscape right here. And these are just shelving right here. Unfortunately, these are mainly stairs, so you can't really put anything in it. But I thought, why not put it there? Give it to more of a shelving type joint right here. Over here is an exit. It's supposed to be just a one-way exit, but of course, I gotta be going here because I want to, but it's just similar like once you checked out and do your thing, you exit here, or I guess you could go back to get your food or whatever, because you do have to pay for your food obviously. And that's it for this section. Back here, what you use are the machines, where you just open the door and it has stuff. These are just coolers. Obviously, these are not actual doors, so you can't use it to open doors. But I did make it to where it looks more like an actual cooler in real life, which was something I had a hard time doing, but I guess it's not too bad now that I think about it. And this looks pretty nice. I like it. It looks very nice. It's a good idea, at least in my opinion. Hope everybody else thinks the same. And I got some more shelving for stuff right here, like food and all that. And yeah, I like how it came on that one. Over here are the bathrooms. Theoretically, most people think this is the men's bathroom and the women's bathroom. I know, cause strange enough, the girl who also helped with the guitar in Minecraft, we both did the guitar in Minecraft today, she legit thought this was the woman's bathroom. It's kind of funny, cause theoretically, I guess it makes sense to have this side be the woman, the men, and this side be a woman for the bathrooms. I tried to make it more interesting because theoretically, let's face it, all businesses do their thing with layouts very differently on each restroom and all that part. So this is similar to the other building I did involving the public bathroom that's near the tennis court. Basically, this is toilet paper. I used an iron frame. This is to push the button for the toilet right here. This is the stall, trapdoors with the wooden door, and of course, this is the parental area with the diaper machine thingy. And so yeah. And of course over here is the sink. I wish I could do more with the sink, but I really can't because there's really nothing I can do about it for now unless there's an update where it gives you more stuff. But for now, this is what it's gonna look like. And so yeah, this is the woman's. Oh crap. And this is the... Did not mean to do that. Give me 1 second. I did not mean to do that. Okay then, I need to stop breaking stuff. Sorry door, did not mean to break you. And this is the men's bathroom. Only one stall and one parental slash wheelchair people stall. And then we have the sinks and the urines. And yeah, that's what I have so far right here. And like I said, it's basically the same one from the other bathroom that's near the tennis court. And so yeah. And that's pretty much it so far as the inside of Wawa. And so yeah. These are the doors. These, I'd like to also point out that this is a 24-hour Wawa, meaning that they won't have daylight sensor. They'll always be on. I like to point that out. However, of course, the outside has daylight sensors. And so yeah, this is what Wawa looks like in nighttime. And of course, there's streets and all that part, street lights, and put trapdoors to cover the lights over there to make it look more interesting. And it still glows even though the lights are covered up, but it's pretty cool. And I liked it so far, and it looks pretty good. And yeah. Now the next part is over here we have air pumps and garbagemen. Let's start with the air pumps. So every Wawa from my perspective so far has a section where you can fill up your tires in the event that they need air. And let's be honest, you're driving a car. Your car is gonna need air. What if you don't have an air compressor? Go to a gas station. Go find a Wawa. And so yeah, this is basically a 2-lane air the place where you get some air and all that part. This is the air machine. I know I didn't put much detail into this, but basically I just thought why don't I put this and then you just fill air, because I'm pretty sure it's either free or not free. I forgot, but yeah. And I put this. These are the lights for people. If it's dark, they can still do light. And it brings it right here. And of course, the same thing for on this side and all that part. And it has a small gap for people to walk right here, which is pretty good because people need space. And if there is just one lane, you're asking for a complete car accident. Am I right? Of course I am. Over here we have the dumpster area. Obviously, I can't open these doors, but this is just to symbolize that these are just doors. You can open all that part. Because let's be honest, it looks pretty good so far, and it looks like you can open the door a little bit, kinda. But this is pretty much just a dumpster area where the dip truck gets here, these things open up, and they get to the garbage bin. And because I made this area the door, because I'm not gonna put an actual door, unless I have to. These are the garbage bins. Right here on this one. This one's a tiny one. This is part of a street light right here for the light to be on, because why not? And yeah, that's what's inside the garbage bin. And yeah, and this is obviously what it looks like so far on this side. And it looks pretty good. And yeah, that'll conclude for this tour video for Wawa. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is located literally outside the castle. I always had an idea of to putting a gas station literally right here near the castle since day 50 of the Minecraft of this build pretty much. And I'm glad that this is finally a reality. And it came out just as I envisioned it mostly. Like I said, eventually I might do item banners for making it just say Wawa, because I know it just says Wa, but in reality it's supposed to say Wawa in the up there, right there and there. And maybe I might do some modifications and do an update on it eventually in the future. Before I go, I do want to show off one more thing that is not Wawa related, and that is what stuff I've been doing off camera. And basically, I've been working on World Edit. Now I know how to add or destroy stuff with coding. And I'm gonna show you guys well over here. Basically, over here I did World Edit to the point where I added all of this. And now all I'm doing is for the parking lot of USPS, I'm just doing the trucks right here. Of course, the trucks are manual, but the rest of these blocks are definitely from World Edit, and it's to the point where I've mastered it like this, so it's coming out pretty good. And of course, these cars are coming out pretty good, as long as I do. This is my stuff of what I've been doing with World Edit, which is pretty cool. As you can see, all these blocks and everything. Big shout to Fun Killer for giving me these ideas of me doing World Edit. That part is just a bit more helpful. It is kind of time consuming, but at the same time it is kind of worth it. As you can see, this used to be a big ass mountain, but now it's got Thanos snapped. And as you can see, this is the result of me using the stuff and all that with the World Edit and all that. Probably just coming out pretty nicely, might I say. And it's a good progress. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more videos of Minecraft and of course other games. I would like to point out that episode 44 will be the last temporary Minecraft episode for now, because when episode 45 comes out, it will be a series, starting a new series in the Minecraft series for me, Mathmart, and a few other guests. That'll be starting out soon. I might ask one of my friends to do a trailer for it when the time comes to release it. But anyways guys, until then, it's your boy IronSmasher 1024, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.